Hello, everybody. It is almost the end of 2022, although by the time you're listening to this, it will be 2023. We hope you all had a great year and are looking forward to the year ahead.
That's an intro.
Okay, so
Yes,
thank
we
you.
are.
Yeah, well, all right, whatever, man. So I'm going to say that we just skip the theatrics and jump right into the questions that our viewers sent in via the Discord channel. Shout out to Air for making the bulletin board. And yeah, we're just going to read them out. Spidey, do you want to reiterate what? Sorry, what?
Yeah, I was just gonna say he did make the channel, but he gave it a stupid ass name.
It's just Air. That's we it's what we expect.
Yeah.
But Spidey, do you
Yeah,
want
it
to read
could've
that
been-
little like special offer you made everybody?
Oh yeah, if it was a great question, basically you get a role or a color, right? Right. Yeah. I'll have my people get back to their people, basically.
Nice. Okay, so yeah, let's just jump right into it. Unless anyone has anything they want to begin with first.
All Guys has Encanto characters. You best believe I bought Bruno and my wife bought me Mirabel. And we're still looking for that fucking win.
Yeah, I didn't
But
get
yeah,
any of that.
that's-
Never seen the movie, but fair enough, man.
Have
It's
you
a great
played Fall
movie.
Guys?
No.
You're missing out.
Not for much.
And I mean, he's missing
I'll
out.
think about it.
Fucking
As someone with 100 hours in the game, nah, he's not missing out.
yeah. See, you know life games for no reason, and then you get burned out.
I'm not burned out. It just kind of, it's not that good.
Anyways,
If
let's
you
get on to the
play-
questions. Right, Spidey, shut up. Right.
Fine,
Number one
fine,
question.
fine.
Number
Like
one
the number
question
one
is,
most asked question or the first question, because it's two different
the actual
things.
first question.
All right,
We're gonna go into
just
the
say that.
specific order that people. I mean, I thought it was understood, but whatever. But we're just gonna go in the order people gave them. First
Yep.
question comes
Okay.
from Dragon Mega, and his question is, what are your guys' thoughts about the Transformers Rise of the Beast trailer, if you've seen it already?
I love this question because I actually saw this question, said, yeah, I should watch the trailer before the Q&A, and then I never watched the trailer. But the one thing I do know about this trailer is that they had Optimus Prime say, they will come again. And someone just kept posted a line of all the times he said come in a deep voice. And they're like, they can't make him keep saying lines like this.
Right.
I watched it
It's-
like the day after the Game Awards, and it confused me because I didn't know what was going on.
Have you seen the Transformers trailer?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No, I was
She's
asking
saying
my
it
wife
confused-
because
Oh.
yeah, she might get involved in these questions just because I have a feeling.
Dude,
I love
give her
that.
a mic.
I love that about you. She's a very shy person. She'll talk when she wants. She doesn't watch trailers
Fair
without me, and I don't watch trailers without her. So we're kind of gay like that, you know.
Whatever works.
I'm sorry.
Regarding
sorry, I
the
have-
question, or what?
No, I was gonna answer the question, but go ahead.
I'm just gonna say, like, I don't actually mind the designs, but the big thing that's like the big question for me is like, so this is a sequel to Bumblebee from like 2018.
Is it though?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Then why does
Because
Optimus
it's, like,
Prime? I saw.
So I want to just like that because that's one of my questions too. Is like, how many like prequels and like little revelations are they going to make? That's like, oh, the Transformers have really been here like all this time. Like first they were in like ancient Egypt, and then they were in like the dinosaur age, and then they were in like the era of Camelot, and and then they were on the moon, and then like they were in the 80s with Haley Steinfeld, and now they're in the 90s with all these people. But like in 2007 when they did the Los Angeles fight, it was like, oh, this is like the first time they've really been like on our radar, and it's like, what is happening?
Here's my thing with the Transformers one. If it's a sequel to the Bumblebee one, which Bumblebee was fantastic, that's probably my favorite Transformers movie.
Yeah.
Why the fuck does Optimus Prime look like the Make-A-Wish? Not the Make-A-Wish, the Wish You know, the Wish app. Like, there's Walmart, then there's Wish. Why does he look like the
Oh,
Wish
that's
version
Because
of?
that's what he looked like in the shows. He looked.
yeah. That's his like original
Yeah,
design.
yeah. But in Bumblebee, he looked like well built, and
Well, I
in
think
this
Bumblebee,
one, he
like it
looks.
was. I think the idea of Bumblebee was like that they look on Cybertron. They look the way they did in the cartoon, like very blocky and colorful. Whereas like they adapt like realistic designs on Earth to blend in with like Earth's vehicles or whatever. And I guess in this
Fair
case,
enough, I
Optimus
guess.
has arrived on Earth in the '90s, and then maybe he leaves again, and then he comes back in 2007 with the others to like find the Allspark or whatever. But like I don't know, like
Hmm.
just these plot lines are very dumb in my opinion. I'm just glad Michael Bay is not part
Yeah.
of it.
He is. Don't worry.
Well,
He's the executive producer, just like.
I mean, he's not a director in this case. Like he doesn't have
but
that
like
much
it
control. He
depends.
deals with
Executive producer, it varies because sometimes some of them are very attached,
Mhm.
and sometimes you're just an executive producer to put your name on it.
well, yeah, but
Actually,
like I
it's
think
just a
for the most
producer,
part
not
he's
executive.
well. I mean, regardless, like I think that just means he's gonna deal mostly with like logistics and stuff. He's not gonna like have a
Yeah.
hand in the script, which is like thank God.
Mhm.
Which I mean, say what you will, the motherfucker made billions of dollars with the franchise. So I don't think Paramount's gonna get
I mean,
rid
I
of him
feel like
anytime
any
soon.
director could have done that.
He brought my
I mean,
childhood to the big
really,
screen.
Batman versus Superman couldn't even cross $1 billion, bro.
I mean,
So
that
not,
was Zack Snyder.
and I get it's a different, well, it's not really different genre, but it's different.
It was also different.
Property.
It was a different year too, because like by 2016, a lot of this stuff had been like a little bit saturated, whereas 2007, a lot of this was still fresh, and everyone was like, "Holy shit, a Transformers movie! That sounds so cool."
I would agree with you if it was just the first one that did good, but the third one
Yeah.
made the most, I
And people
believe.
hate the third one, right?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
third
I
one
mean,
was the one
fair.
where it's like all stupid and shit.
I
And then
like
don't
all
forget
of
the
them.
fourth one with Texas and the weird Romeo and Juliet law that wasn't
That
too
one was.
Yeah, that one was weird.
Why is that the only thing you remember from that? But yeah, that one was a little weird.
That's
because
they
that's
actually
like
talked
super
about that
creepy.
movie. Yeah,
Yeah, that
they
was the
had to
creepy
make it a
part. I was
fucking
like,
point. They literally like referenced the law and like it's this code of like this fucking statute.
Yeah, but what about like the shape-shifting, like evil, like synthetics transformers that they made? That's the cool part of that movie.
that's
but
the
nobody
cool part,
remembers
but
them.
dude, I remember it because it
Yeah.
was creepy as shit. Like, why would
I
Michael
didn't
Bay
think
go out of his
like,
way?
I remember that it happened, but like it wasn't like the stuff they were focusing on. The stuff they were focusing on is all stuff they repeated, like Transformium, the metal, and the Romeo and Juliet law, and the girl being underage.
It was just weird, bro. It was just weird.
Was.
Fun is Transformers. Yeah, it'll probably still make $250 million, if not more.
It'll make a lot more than that.
Given
I think.
this,
Mark
no, yeah,
Wahlberg
most
ain't
likely
coming back.
because Bumblebee revived the franchise in a way.
I mean,
And
Bumblebee
so
was the
it'll be
first one
interesting.
that was actually everyone was like a universally good movie. Like the first one for the most part is, but like the first one you got to accept that it's also kind of stupid. Whereas Bumblebee is like very heartfelt.
Yeah, the first one was given a chance because it was interesting and it
Yeah.
had an interest.
It
Plus, it
tried.
had Steven Spielberg attached as an executive producer.
Wait, wasn't the final fight of Bumblebee like the same as the final fight of Venom, or am I thinking of something different?
You're probably right.
I feel like they took place in similar locations or something.
No,
You know?
what Venom? I mean, sorry, I was thinking of the sequel.
Yeah, like with like Riot and him fighting on some like
Oil
place
rig
over the water or something, and I think Bumblebee's happened with like a rocket or something.
is the
No,
other
that
way
was
around.
Venom.
Venom's was with the rocket.
Oh
Mhm.
shit.
Yeah, they fought like near a dam in Bumblebee or whatever.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it was dark at night, so I mean that's probably the other factor. But that's most movies these days because it helps them cover up CG.
Yeah.
A little annoying, but it is what it is. Okay, but yeah. So just my overall thoughts are, I'll probably watch the movie on like Netflix or something. I don't know if I'm gonna like push myself to go to the theater to watch it though.
So I got friends who want to watch it. I'll probably watch it in theaters, if not maybe like a $5 Tuesday or something.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I don't know. If my wife wants to see it, I'm gonna watch it. If she doesn't, we won't. Simple as that.
Fair enough.
I'm getting my ass kicked in Fall Guys right now. It's embarrassing.
Okay, let's go to the next question. This one comes from Not Hunter. This question is,
Skip it.
it is
Yeah.
pretty
I'm just kidding.
stupid, but I still feel like we have to read it. If Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Mark Zuckerberg, and Gautam Adani got in a fight, who wins and who has the least
Fuck
chance
is
of
that
winning?
guy?
I think there's like an anime about him. It's like called Gudetama or something.
No,
right?
it's Gautam Adani. He's an Indian billionaire. He's like number 2 or number 3 in the world right now. He has absolutely shot up at like a ridiculous rate the last couple of years.
Good stuff.
Because
India, once
India
again,
is
failing to
India.
market their people well. I don't know. I feel like Indian news just doesn't get like worldwide attention as much as like Indian people think it does. You know. Like
Well,
I've
it
never heard
doesn't.
of this guy, and if he's like number 2 or 3 in the world, that's like, damn.
Yeah, so I don't know what the fuck that is. It'll probably be Mark Zuckerberg because they remind me of Lex Luthor. Or Jeff Bezos, one of those
Yeah,
two.
I was about to say Jeff Bezos looks like Lex Luthor and has the drones already. You know.
Yeah.
This is true. Okay.
Although Mark Zuckerberg could be like, Batman with prep. He has the information on everyone already.
Oh, this is true also.
Bro, isn't he like built like a stick?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but
Elon Musk would
I
probably
don't
throw
know.
like exploding lithium-ion batteries at him or something. I don't know.
Well, they said it's a hand-to-hand fight.
Nah.
I mean, yeah, but do you think any of these guys would follow the rules?
Yes.
Which one?
In this specific case, I think all of them would agree to it.
Hmm.
Because like it's also like an ego thing. Like money is fungible, but like your physical
I'm sure
strength.
at least one of them is a robot, though. So like, just
Yeah, that's true. I don't know, man. It's a pretty stupid question.
It is.
Yeah, I agree.
I think that Mark Zuckerberg has the least chance, and Elon Musk has the most chance, and Bezos and Adani are kind of in the middle.
Musk
Let me
is
see what the
tied for
last
the
No,
one
worst.
Musk is not
chance.
gonna win.
I think he has a
But
better chance of winning
Musk
than the
is-
other three. Have you seen the
Who's
other
the tallest? I feel like they got a good chance.
I'm pretty sure Elon.
Musk has just
Yeah.
has gone full dumbass.
That doesn't matter.
So he's
They're all the same in that regard.
No, I mean not true. Bezos is over here trying to buy football teams. He's already owning
That's smart.
Thursday night
Anything?
football.
All right, Jeff Bezos
He's
is
over
5'7",
here
Mark
buying-
Zuckerberg is 5'7".
He's buying the Washington Post.
Mukesh
the New
Ambani
York-
is also 5'7".
It
New
isn't
York
Mukesh
Times.
Ambani, it's Gautam Adani.
Oh shit! All right.
All I'm saying is y'all
Yeah.
underestimating Lex Luthor's old boy Bezos. You would know fucking Amazon shill. How dare you disrespect your
He
boy?
is 5'6". Okay, so he's even less advantageous
Yeah,
here.
but
Let's
Musk has
see.
got to be like what 5'11" at least.
I feel isn't he like 6?
I have no idea.
Alright, let's see.
I thought he was kind of short.
Here's the thing, though. They're
He
all
is
fighting
6
at once, right?
6
They're all
foot,
gonna team up
1.5.
against the tallest one, then fight it out.
According to hitc.com, he's 6'2", so it's like okay,
Yeah,
he has the
about.
physical advantage.
Hmm.
Does he have the mental advantage?
Why are we
Because
spending this much time on this question?
I don't fucking know.
Bezos for the win. Bezos, give me a gift card or something.
I could get you that shit, but whatever.
I'm sure you
I
can,
could.
but you didn't shill for Bezos like I did. So
I only show for Amazon.
who owns Amazon?
Irrelevant, and
Twitch.
also the shareholders.
And who's the biggest shareholder, jackass?
Well, most likely it's not him. I'd be willing to bet that it's a private equity firm somewhere.
And that private equity firm is owned by who?
Probably a board of trustees.
Which is owned by
I
who?
can do this forever, Spidey. You know that, right?
And I could too.
All right, the top 10 owners of Amazon: the Vanguard Group with 6.52%, and then BlackRock Fund Advisors with 3.68.
That is not surprising. BlackRock is fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
Why? Because they're black.
Yes, Spidey, it's because they're black. Happy New Year.
I knew it. Well, that's okay. Cool. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Anyway, what's the next question?
Give me a second,
Yes,
I'm eating
We
chocolate.
spent too much time on this one for some reason.
The
Anyone?
next question is: what anime are we looking forward to in 2023 from Freydu?
I haven't watched anime, so I can't really answer that.
There are a couple. I just have to pull up the list real quick. I think off the top of my head, Bungo Stray Dog Season 4, Attack on Titan Season Final Season Part 3.
There's a head. That's all you need to know. There's a fucking head.
Oh yeah, Demon Slayer Season 3, and then Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2. Oh, Doctor Strange Season 3. That
Doctor
one's hype too.
Doctor Strange?
Or sorry,
you
Doctor
dumbass?
Stone.
I was about to
Doctor
say,
Stone
yeah.
New World.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Tokyo Revengers season 2.
What
Oh, man, next
about
year's hype, actually.
Goblin Slayer? Is Goblin Slayer getting a second season?
Yeah, it is on the list, but I didn't think it was worth mentioning. Actually, it doesn't say 2023. It just says it's getting a new season.
Okay, well then there's my answer if it's there. That or My Hero, because I'm pretty sure My Hero's gonna
I
come
haven't
back.
caught
My
up with
Hero's
My Hero
continuing,
yet,
but I doubt we're getting
hear
season
it's
7 next
good.
year. Yeah, season 6 is insane. Oh
Oh,
yeah,
what,
Nier
My Hero?
Automata is also coming out next year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't watch a lot of anime anymore. Sorry. So
I
yeah,
haven't
Goblin
watched-
Slayer and My Hero.
For me,
Oh yeah, Spy Family season 2. I gotta watch season 1.
I'm gonna
Spy
go
Family
with,
is goated.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
so I'm gonna go with
Yes, King.
Shut up. So I'm gonna go with continuing the current final season of Bleach, Thousand Year Blood War, and I'm also gonna add the third season of Doctor Stone. And they don't have an official release date for it yet, but I hope it is this upcoming year, season 3 of Konosuba.
Mm,
Oh, people hated the ending.
that doesn't change the fact that we're still only season 3.
Well, but there's 2 seasons in a movie. I
And
think
then-
all of them have been good so far.
Yeah,
Yeah, but in the end, it doesn't even matter.
I mean it's Konosuba. It was a comedy.
Yeah.
Nothing mattered.
I mean, I was talking about Attack on Titan, but yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not up to date with that, so.
Attack on Titan, in the end, it doesn't even matter. You'll know.
Attack
know
on
soon
Titan, it
enough.
already didn't matter.
I heard they were rewriting it.
That's copium, like full blown.
Yeah, but I don't know.
There's like fans rewriting it based on some like third ending theme that people were like, "Yo, this is foreshadowing how it goes," and then was not true at all.
Yeah, no. So
I like how none of us said, "Oh yeah, Fairy Tail 100 Years Quest could come out next year." I'm hyped for that.
It's not impossible.
not.
They did
Yeah.
technically did already release the PV, so it's not impossible that it shows up like October of next
they
year.
released the PV 3 years ago. What are you talking about, my
That's
boy?
my point. That's my point. I'm saying,
Q Final movie doesn't have a release date, but I'm hyped for that. I hope it comes out next year.
I'm saying like the first season of Fairy Tail way back when it came out in like October of like 2009. It's plausible that the 100-year quest thing starts in 2000
October 2029.
23. Yeah,
Finally
we'll
got
see.
an Azumarill with a belly drum, level 100. Nice.
Good for you.
I know.
Oh shit, Ranking of King is getting anything. If that's good, then I'm hyped for that.
Yeah, most anime sucks now. So don't care.
No. Oh shit,
Mm.
Trigun Stampede starts next month too.
Yeah, cool.
Dang.
Cool. That was a good question. If
Yeah.
I cared for anime,
Mm-hmm. Oh shit,
I should
Town
just
Down
do-
season 2. All right.
I
Next
should,
question.
I should just delete the server. Actually, no. I still follow the Mashima series. I enjoy them.
For now. Oh wait, Eden's season 2.
Wait, season 2 is coming out next year?
Yeah, in April.
Oh,
It's a Netflix thing. They're pretty sick. You know what? I'm excited for that Pokemon anime with Ash's daughter.
oh yeah.
Bro, it's not Ash's daughter.
We'll see.
It's Ash's daughter.
It's not.
Can you imagine if it is though? Be
I don't care if
marketing-
it
Be
is.
dumb.
But if it is his daughter, then they need to reveal who the mom is. And
Bro, you've seen
Serena,
the face.
bro. There's only
down with
one
that.
thirsting for his dick. Serena.
oh, dude, come on.
The
They're
problem-
too old.
They're the same age.
Yeah, but like they can do a time skip is the thing. I think the point of a new protagonist would be to put someone new in. So I think having a child of Ash would be dumb. But also, yeah, the first thing I saw when I saw the new character was that it's literally just Serena's face copy pasted. So I'd go more to Serena's child rather than Ash. Sure, it can be both theirs, but I'd rather it be neither.
Can women have kids on their own? No, nigga, they need
Bro, that's
somebody.
I mean, I think he's saying that
Bro,
the
maybe
father
Ash
is
just
somebody
pulled,
else,
his
not
dad.
that she had the kid in a
Yeah.
test tube.
They've already pissed off a lot of the Pokemon fandom
It'd
with
be so
Pokemon
funny.
X, Y,
I'd
Z.
love it if they just pissed off the Worshippers even more. I like
It would
seeing
be
them
funny.
rage.
I don't know. Yeah, it would be funny, but still, let us dream. Let
Oh
us
dang,
share.
MF Ghost comes out next year. I didn't realize
I
that.
don't know what that is, but cool.
You know Initial D? It's another manga written by that guy. It's like the Eden Zero of it. Initial D.
Initially, he's nuts. Anyway, that was a good question. Oh shit.
Alright, we already got Spidey's answer to this, but what's your hottest take on new series that aired in 2022?
What series? As an anime series, manga series,
Oh yeah, I guess it
Didn't
counts for
really
anything in
specify,
general.
so yeah, whatever.
and TV
But-
series?
Probably implied anime, considering it follows an anime question. But we already got you saying that anime sucks now, so
I didn't say. Most anime is trash. You
there it
can't
is.
deny that.
Well,
Tell me I'm wrong. Just
Do I
do
have
it.
a hot take on anything this year? Actually, let me look at what I watched this year.
I haven't watched like
Attack on
anything.
Titan's
new.
a trash anime and a trash series.
I got
That's my
nothing of
take of the
note
year.
to say. So step off.
Oh shit. I'm in the final round of this game.
Yeah, I don't have anything hot for this year.
Eric, do you know the ending for Attack on Titan?
No, not really.
Oh, can't wait to see your disappointment.
I don't think I can be disappointed. Like, no matter how it ends, what I've seen up until now is already good, and I already know there's not gonna be a happy ending, so it's like,
I mean, someone gets a happy ending.
yeah, probably someone does. I don't know.
Yeah, I can't wait for your disappointment. I'm sorry I accidentally ruined the Midnight Death, by the way.
Man, I saw that happen in the end. And I was like, wait, this isn't it, right? Is it? And then, yeah.
But in the manga, it was just showing her glasses and that's it. Nothing else. Whatsoever. So yeah, next question since nobody has really cool takes.
Do you have any
Uh,
predictions for Mashima's next series, which he said will likely be a royal fantasy now that Eden Zero is entering its final arc?
I predict that all the designs will be derivative of the designs he's already used for every other series he's done. So no.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's alright. The theme's gonna be family. So.
Family.
Holy shit! I won the goddamn ball thing. Let's go.
One of the
Sorry.
protagonists will probably be royalty.
So like Lucy.
Yes.
So, like Black Clover.
Don't disrespect Fairy Tail and Eden Zero by talking about the bastardization of them. I won.
Black Clover took 90 episodes, but it did get good.
Bro, if I couldn't last 30 episodes for One Piece's boring ass plot, what makes you think I'm gonna last 90 for?
The fact
Another
that it's
fucking
not
series.
about pirates. Pirates are boring. Wizards are cool.
I
Wizards
mean,
are
good
cool.
point.
All right,
Alright.
next question.
Yep. You can leave this one, Marissa.
Which protagonist duo between Mashima's title series, Brave, Fairy Tail, Eden Zero, is your favorite?
What
Ellie and
about Monster
Haru.
Hunter Orage or
What about the orange one?
But they didn't specify, and that's a shorter series. I'm going with Haru and Ellie from Rave Master, though.
as what the most boring?
No, by far the best.
Okay, cool. Well,
Yeah, I'm
Air's
gonna
gonna say
say-
Natsu and Lucy because he doesn't read
Exactly.
the other series.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
pretty
gonna
much.
agree.
I would say pre-time skip, Shiki and Rebecca.
What, you don't like adult Shiki and dead Rebecca?
Uh, I just didn't like that twist. You know,
Mm.
I am future. Dot, dot, dot,
I am the
Flash.
future Flash.
I just needed Rebecca to say we are the Flash or we are Eden Zero or
We
some
are the
shit, and
Shiki.
then so that would have been great. But yeah. So yeah, I mean overall my favorite is probably Natsu and Lucy.
Mhm.
But pre-time skip, it's definitely Shiki and Rebecca because they actually show growth and interest in one another. Doesn't take them like 700 chapters to be like, oh yeah, you know what? I think I might like you. Oh, there we go. We got all three.
Yep. All right, next question. Which do you prefer, Marvel or DC?
Baby, which do you prefer, Marvel or DC? Why?
Sorcerer, I think.
So my wife likes Marvel because DC's boring.
Conceptually, I like the DC heroes more, but like I don't like as many of the DC works as I like Marvel works. But Batman is still one of the best. So overall, Marvel though.
I actually had this
Um,
question like asked as a prompt to me on dating apps. Yes, I use dating apps. Fucking sue me.
Respect.
I
2022.
one of
You're
the
okay. You're
question
good.
one of the questions is this, and I have it broken down. So like when it comes to like live action movies, Marvel, but when it comes to like animated TV shows and comic books and animated movies, DC.
That's cool. That's a good answer. You're very. That was a very political type response right there. You know, I like both. Just
it's not just a
sure.
matter of both. It's like I want to acknowledge the strengths of each one. DC has just made better animated movies, and I don't feel like that is an arguable aspect. For example,
This is true. Uh, I like the Snyderverse from DC. Fucking so I'm not like those weirdos who are like boycott the new DC or all this bullshit. No, I like the Snyderverse because it was a nice take, nice different take. But at the same time, I would say Marvel's better run, even if I do think they need to have their movies be more independent of one another as opposed to you can't watch this unless you watch 7 different fucking things. Looking at you, Doctor Strange too. Um, but yeah, animated wise, DC knocks it out of the park. But see, going forward, I know they're trying to connect the games, the movies, and the shows, and the animation and all that. So I don't know, man. I'll just stick to Marvel just because they got Spidey. Plus, Spider-Man No Way Home is probably my favorite movie of the year. Yes, I'm counting it part of 2022. Because it
unsurprising, but very
re-released.
fair.
Marissa.
Oh, okay. Next question. Did any of you do anything special for Christmas?
Mm, guys, anyone?
I don't celebrate.
Nothing on my end.
I was told by my doctor that my heart could be bad, and that as a precaution, we're going to put a defibrillator. Just as a
What a
precaution.
great present.
It was a great present. It didn't stress me the fuck out and make me question my own mortality and stress me the fuck out. But yeah, hopefully the test was wrong because she did say it was abnormal, and I'm taking that as the test might have just been wrong, but I'm still changing my lifestyle. So hopefully it was a false positive or whatever the fuck it's called. But yeah, that was my Christmas present for my doctor. Or that's how whatever the question was. Air, anything besides changing your fantasy football lineup? Is there even here? I'm on Xbox, so I can't tell.
I mean, he
I
is.
think he's probably making a sandwich.
All right, we'll just move on to the
Yeah,
next
let's do
question. This is from Goniku. Favorite Christmas present each of you ever got?
Favorite Christmas present I've ever gotten. Oh, Marissa, you don't celebrate Christmas, do you?
No.
King, do you celebrate Christmas?
I have in the past. I currently don't, but when I was younger, like I got like the odd movie that I wanted on like VHS because I'm that old. So yeah, probably those. It's like one of those really classic movies.
Any Christmas present that you really liked, or that's your favorite Christmas present of all time? You're the last one.
Here.
No pressure. No, I'm telling my wife.
Celebrate.
What was the question?
Favorite Christmas present?
Like I said in the chat, I don't celebrate.
Yeah.
For me, it would be my wife's like me, of course.
Mhm.
I got you before Christmas. Gosh. I would say she got me some Turbo Man Funko Pop last year and this
Ew,
year.
Funko Pops.
Shut your fucking whore mouth, you
She
dirty
doesn't like
slut.
you, does she? Maybe the present is that she's around.
Actually, no, I lied. I'm capping.
Mhm.
My favorite present of all time is she got me the Into the Spider-Verse Nikes. The
Okay,
ones
yeah,
that
see,
Miles
that's
wears.
cool.
Well, I like Funko too, so you could blow me. But yeah, the Nike ones, like, it's in the original box and everything, and it's just fucking amazing. She's looking up her photo gallery. Give her a moment. I'm gonna say her favorite present was the one the doctor gave us a few days ago. As sarcasm, of course, because she was very worried too. Um, well, I got you the movie bundle, Jurassic World. I don't know.
So you got one good movie and two bad ones.
She overall. Well, no, because she likes all the Jurassic Park movies
All
except
of
the
it?
first one,
How
except
do
the
you not
second
like?
one,
Okay, yeah,
except the second one.
there you go,
I was going
yeah.
to say, how do you not like the first Jurassic Park?
She doesn't like the second one, which is absurd to me because
I
it's
mean,
better
the
than the
second
one's
one
third
was
one.
that's
garbage.
fair.
I actually like the second one.
Jurassic World or Park?
Park.
Oh, okay, I don't remember the second Park movie.
Jurassic Park: The Lost Kingdom with what's her name, Julianne Moore. um, how about this? You look at the pictures, and we'll move on to the next question when you're ready. You tell us. All right, guys. Hold on.
Wait, you just
Wait,
come.
no. Any present you've ever gotten, it doesn't have to be with me. I mean, preferably with me, but all right, guys. Let's just move on to the next question while she looks through her 7,000 plus picture gallery.
Also, you just combined the titles of the two Jurassic movies that are sequels. It's The Lost World and Fallen Kingdom, and you said The Lost Kingdom.
Look,
I think there
man,
has to be something called
it's
the
the
Lost
same,
Kingdom
Paul.
out there, like some other franchise that he's confusing it with.
There's like The
Most
Last
likely.
Kingdom.
Last Kingdom TV series.
So-
Yep, you're right. It's British.
But I don't think he's British. Oh, Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. That's what
Maybe,
he's thinking of.
yeah.
Duh.
Yeah, I was most
He
likely
loves
thinking.
Aquaman.
To be fair,
Hmm.
my wife loves the movie because of Jason Momoa and Amber Heard.
Amber Heard.
Well, she says she looks very pretty in it,
I mean-
which
You know
I
what? Your
mean-
wife has a point.
I don't disagree with that part, but still.
she said she's batshit crazy,
Yes.
but she pretty.
Yeah, that's accurate.
But she says Team Johnny Depp. Yeah, she said Team Johnny Depp.
Okay, good. She has taste.
But yeah, she's still looking through her gallery, which will probably take her another 10-15 minutes, so we could move on to the next one.
Yeah. Who wants to vet this question for me? Because I don't know how many spoilers this has.
I'll read it.
I just read it. It doesn't.
What are your thoughts on people failing to understand the difference between fiction and reality and just fucking shaming people for liking something particular? And he gives the examples of two characters, one from Attack on Titan, one from My Hero Academia. It's quite an extensive question in terms of like him detailing his examples. Clearly, this guy is dealing with some issues of some sort. So, shout out to you. Hope you get through those. I will just say that if people can't distinguish between reality and fiction, then that's kind of their problem. And as long as they're not directly coming after you, you don't have to waste your time and effort on it.
So like
Yeah.
I okay, now I'm reading the question. I haven't seen the ending of Attack on Titan, but I still think there's a difference between saying I like Eren and I think Eren was right to commit genocide.
Yeah, it just depends on how you say
Yeah,
your stance.
and what specifically you're saying, because
Yeah,
Yeah.
cool story, bro. That's a question.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's move on.
Next question. Next one's from Campo. How long is a jiffy?
However long it takes to put the lube
However
in the
long you
car.
want it to be.
However long
I
it
get it,
takes
Jiffy
the
Lube,
lube.
I get it.
Yeah.
However long it takes to pop the popcorn with your fingers when you're the flaming torch. Human torch.
However long it takes
Okay,
you to
well,
get a
we can't
girlfriend,
make that.
so probably an eternity.
Bro, I was about to say like that could be a
Oh,
long.
she has her answer. Fuck the question. My wife has her answer. What is your
What is
answer
her
to the
answer?
Christmas present?
What? I'm gonna do and what?
Okay, I will give you the mic so you could just talk.
No.
Okay, never mind. I won't say it for you. Hey, look, bro, we don't got all day.
Okay, so it's when I was little,
When she was little.
it was like a multi.
So when she was little, she got
The Barbie girl.
Barbies,
Polly
Polly Pocket,
and Betty's.
and Betty Spaghetti.
What is a Betty
Never
spaghetti?
heard of that one.
Character?
We lived in the 5 years together. My big ass.
Oh, and with me, her big ass. What is it?
Is a genuine.
A ginormous size Funko Pop of Iron Man, because she loves Iron Man.
Hmm. But it's a Funko Pop.
Hey, you're a vegetarian. Your opinion means little to me.
You're a Funko Pop fan.
That's fair. It's insulting, but that's fair. He said we're a Funko Pop fan. He insulted us by saying we're Funko Pop
That was a compliment.
fans. She took
She's
that as
too
a
far
compliment.
gone.
You heard her. Too far. Yeah, we are. All right. Well, whoever asked that question, thanks for asking the question. But obviously, we needed to know the answer beforehand. So yeah.
Alright, next question. This one's from Aita. What do you consider a masterpiece?
Oh, I love this question. Nothing. I don't use that word.
Okay.
Consider
Yeah.
a masterpiece.
I need another 10 years to experience more shit in life, and then we'll come back.
Yeah. I don't think I'll ever use that word unironically.
I feel like I would.
A
I
masterpiece.
thought they were just like define what you believe a masterpiece is.
No, I think he's
Yeah,
asking for specific
exactly. I don't.
examples.
Yeah, no, I still don't want to be like that pretentious enough to say something's a masterpiece.
Oh, I got a bad heart. Masterpiece. Spider-Man: No Way Home for me is a masterpiece.
Is it?
Relative to the
Aaron,
MCU.
like I said,
Is it?
movies are subjective, asshole. So for me, it's a masterpiece.
Like, it's a great movie. I love it. But
To be
like, I feel
fair,
like-
I remember you calling the Batman a masterpiece.
I did.
I'm pretty sure you did when we were talking.
I
So-
can't see myself using that word unironically.
That's fair.
I think I probably
remember you
might have
saying
been
it.
saying that just to piss you off because you didn't like it.
I'd said it was okay. I'd say it was fantastic or a masterpiece. But you and Gon were like, yeah, it's a masterpiece.
Oh no,
And I'm
he
like,
called it a masterpiece. I said, yeah, sure, I agree with that.
That's the same thing. Honestly.
which by association is you're calling it a fucking masterpiece.
Well, I didn't want to disagree because it would make Spidey right.
Which that's fair.
Yeah.
No. No. Yeah.
Alright, next question.
Sure.
Alright,
The left.
this is from Slow. How would you like to be executed?
I
I wouldn't,
I wouldn't.
Yeah,
Kind of stupid ass question is that?
honestly.
Worst question of the day goes to whatever your name is.
Whoa.
I don't know, I feel like the Jiffy one was pretty bad too.
Which one was that? Was that fine?
That was too
No,
much
the
as
Jiffy
well.
one was bad, but I did insult him by saying however long it takes him to get a girlfriend. So probably an eternity. So, you know.
Oh, you're just creating incels now, Spidey.
I don't give a fuck.
Okay. Back
Uh,
to the next question, which is by Fredu, and his or her. I don't know if this is a guy or girl, but their question is, "What series have you been meaning to watch for the longest time, but just keep putting off?"
Eden Zero.
It's
Probably any like really popular ones. Like Bleach, people keep telling me to watch it. I just
Who
said
is
popular.
who is
I don't know
telling
who
you
that
to watch
is.
Bleach?
I don't know.
You said popular, and then you sprang
Like-
up Bleach. You're fucking
No,
on drugs.
Yes,
Bro, I don't know.
Bleach is
good.
popular, but it's not. It's not about like. It's a lot to put someone through. I wouldn't recommend it.
It has good moments, but like there's just so many shows that are better
also true,
streamlined
yeah.
today. And it's like unless you know the person specifically would enjoy something like that, it's kind of just like over presumptuous to suggest Bleach.
Oh well,
I don't know, maybe they think you can handle like 50 episodes of just characters staring at each other.
I have a short attention span, so probably not.
It's not a series, but I'd say I have been meaning to watch Casablanca, but I never got around to it.
I sleep.
Was that a show or
It's
something?
an old classic
It's
movie.
a movie. A
It's
very old
basically,
one.
I
Oh.
like to put it in Marissa terms. It's basically like Men in Black, but it's Nazis instead of aliens.
Oh great.
I also gotta watch like what's it called? Vinland Saga,
Yeah.
Sword Art Online Alicization.
Oh, don't watch Sword Art Online. Are you joking?
No, I love
You
season 1 and
joking?
2. I gotta
Oh
watch
my
3.
God.
No.
I gotta watch Andor.
Oh, dude, Andor is so good. Like, I kind of went in knowing nothing, and I was like, alright, how can this show about nothing actually be good? And then, yeah, no, the characters were really well written, and the story was just well crafted. The only thing that saddens me is that, the only reason they're only making it 2 seasons is because they realized if they did 5, he'd look too old to match up with what he was in Rogue One.
Makes sense.
So they're basically doing like 4 mini movies throughout the course of the next season. So basically just like 3-episode arcs.
They have a plan and they're sticking to it.
Yeah.
All right, ready for the next question?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know what this question is. How are you all? I don't know. From
What?
Polaris.
I skipped that one.
Good? I don't know.
Said how I am thanks to
Why
my
am
doctor.
I?
Why am I? That's so true. Next one from Laxus Apologist. What even is
Just kidding.
Sorcerer? Okay.
I'm
If
just
you're
kidding.
elected,
I'm just kidding.
I thought that person
I'm
was
just kidding.
well,
trolling. I thought
Hmm?
Laxus Apologist was trolling with that question.
The Loxus fans, though, they're probably being serious.
No, that's a good question. I don't even know. I just kind of stumbled in here one day.
Yeah, we know. You haven't left.
Yeah.
You basically took over Dev.
Yeah.
yeah. There's the new dev.
He does get excited for 2D feet.
No, I don't. Dab would own up to it.
And you wouldn't.
So you do, but you just don't own it.
No. But that's the difference. But that would be a difference between me and him.
Eric's like, I instantly regret coming here.
All right, this one's from Hunter again. If you was elected to be the next political leader of the U.S., what changes would you implement, and how would you face challenges?
I mean,
I
Spidey's already
would
talked about this
fucking
before.
make it. Yeah, I got my 5-year plan,
Oh yeah,
but my plan would change because now I would get the best medical doctors and make sure my heart gets cured. Priorities.
Yes.
Go to China if I have to for that.
I'd step down.
I'd give everybody free candy. I haven't
That sounds
changed
like a
since I was
waste
a
of taxpayer
child.
money. You're gonna get a lot of pushback for that.
I don't care.
You just
I don't
gotta,
think that would even pass whatever the other check in the government is.
you
fine.
gotta just, no, you just gotta do what Trump did. Relate to the stupid. She does that already by living in Texas.
Ew.
And just promote some random absurd bullshit and be like, look, candy's gonna cure you. Everything else is fake news, and boom. There you go.
Every day is Halloween.
My wife would probably love that. Every day is Halloween. You got her vote, Marissa. You got her vote.
Hey.
One
Sorry, next
down,
question.
70 million more to go.
Who wins in a fight, Plu or Frosh? From Wacko Gecko.
Plu.
Who were Frosh?
Frosh. Who wins in
I
a
don't know
fight?
how to say his
Wacko
name.
Gecko, I'm assuming is his name. Plu wins because
Which canon of flu?
honestly, it doesn't matter. Plu has a
Oh, yeah.
sharper nose, and he's probably smarter.
Oh, true.
That's so true.
Frosh is a fucking dumbass. So
What if
he'd
Frosh
lose.
gets that Panther Lily
He doesn't have
transformation,
one.
But he doesn't.
though? What if he does?
Well, that
though?
would be like that's a
What
huge
if
what
he was actually smart?
What if Plu could digivolve?
Did you have all these nuts in your
and you're
mouth?
fucking.
I don't know. That's what I thought of that question. True story.
Makes sense.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, Plu wins. Next question is from Kay. He says, out of the three of you, and then Hunter corrected him, it's because it's the four of us, who would survive a zombie apocalypse and who would die?
I would probably
Dad would
die.
be too busy working.
I mean, you probably die from your heart attack, so
That's so
you wouldn't
true.
even be alive for the apocalypse.
This is true. Unless that defibrillator actually and my heart function is actually higher than that, then I'd probably live. But if it's a
I'd
zombie
probably be one of the
apocalypse,
zombies.
I think that
I'd probably die because of the lack of medication that I need to take.
probably, yeah, because no more pharmacies. I'm going to say that
Unless
Air
I go to the
probably
nearest
ends
pharmacy and
up
take every
as
yeah.
a zombie. Marissa gets eaten on the first day. Dav lives in a
Ayo.
cave for the rest of his life where he is safe. And I will avoid the zombies by hiding underwater, but I accidentally drown.
Did you hear about that
We
guy
need
who
more.
drowned during the 4D showing of Avatar 2?
Sorry, what?
That's a joke.
I was about to say. I was like, holy shit.
There's just this meme headline I saw: a guy drowns during 4D showing of Avatar 2: The Way of Water.
Honestly, I could believe somebody like
Can you imagine?
dying from like sensory overload with all that shit that happens these days. Like an old person, but like yeah.
Yeah. Actually, you know what was killing me during that movie? For some reason, James Cameron thought, hey, wouldn't it be a good idea if we filmed this movie in 48 FPS? And it looked so garbage and unnatural.
Yeah, I can believe
You
that.
don't like the story about where a white man?
I mean,
Goes
the
to
story was
indigenous
better than the
people.
first one. It wasn't bad, but like, God, 48 FPS just sucks.
I don't. This is one thing I really hate about like 4K upscales of like older movies. Like the movements just look so unnatural.
See, this wasn't even upscaling.
Well,
It was
I
filmed
agree
way,
with that, but
it's
like
still...
I'm saying, like if you watch like the 4K upscaling of like Troy or something like that, like just the movements look so off because they lose the motion blurring that you would see in real life. It just looks like you're watching a video game or something.
Yeah, no, that's the exact problem that the Avatar movie had. Which it was even weirder because they realized that problem, and for like talking scenes, they switched back to 24. But then when you notice that shift even more, you just can't get used to the new one.
How long is the movie?
3
Pretty
hours,
long.
Fucking
maybe
long.
like 10 minutes or something.
Damn.
It feels like kind of two movies. One where it's just doing half the stuff they did in Avatar again, and then one where they're doing the battle from Avatar again.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna see it, but I'll hold it as a possibility.
It's not
I've
bad.
seen the first one.
Okay.
I don't need to see Smurfs on steroids. I just don't.
Next question is from Marmite. His question is, what would you do for a Klondike bar?
Nothing. I don't really like them that much.
I have no
It's like
idea
an
what
ice
it
cream
is.
sandwich,
What?
basically.
What?
Like,
Oh,
No.
oh
fundamentally-
wait,
What would you
okay,
do for a
no, I got it,
Klondike
I got
bar?
it, I got it. I remember. I was thinking
Ice
candy
cream.
bars, not ice cream.
I bought a box of
Yeah.
ice cream sandwiches.
Yeah,
It's
keep
in
it
their
PG,
Chapman's.
bro.
I bought a box of ice cream sandwiches, but they're not
Oh.
like the regular ice cream filling. It's like a mint ice cream filling in between the chocolate sides. It's actually pretty nice.
Oh, nice.
They're not that special.
Klondike bars just like start falling apart so easily, and they're always annoying to eat. I prefer the other Klondike product, Choco Tacos.
They
Those
still
are
make
great.
those?
I haven't
Disgusting.
had
I'm
one.
pretty sure they actually just
That's
announced
what
they're
I feel like
discontinuing
I've heard
recently.
this story.
Taco.
Yeah, no, like yeah, a couple of years ago, you
Those,
could
like,
still find them in
childhood
stores, but like
favorite ice cream.
yeah, no, Klondike discontinued the Choco Taco in
There
2022.
you go.
Feels bad, man.
July. Man,
Huh.
Alright, next question. This is from Melon Shiba. Which do you think is more important or interesting to explore, the ocean or outer space?
Oh, that's a good question.
honestly, neither. Like, it's just kind of a waste to do either. I see why, and it's kind of fun, but like, I don't think much is gonna come from exploring either.
I don't know if I agree with
Not
that.
in the
Like
near future,
the
anyways.
fruits of space labor always trickle downwards. So whatever tech you build to get into space inevitably helps
Okay.
you on Earth.
Yeah.
And I think the same. I
That's
think the same
true,
can
but,
be
like, in
said
terms of-
for the ocean. Because if you find shit in the ocean that helps you on Earth, like eventually it just it's just more beneficial. But I would say you can probably just start with the ocean and go to space later.
Alright. Next
It-
question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say it'd be interesting to explore both, but at the same time, it just fuck with you because everything that would be in the ocean that we can't get to, and then everything in space that we'll never reach. Yeah, no, it'd be a mindfuck. No thanks.
I feel like it would be easier to explore the ocean than outer
I don't know
space
if that's
for obvious
true.
reasons.
Mm.
Well, I mean, like, how much funding is space exploration
I don't know
getting?
that it's not about. I don't
A
think
lot.
it's about the money though. It's about, if we're talking about in terms of difficulty, they both have like obvious difficulties. It's like, well, which one are we more equipped to deal with? I'm not sure, but the ocean is closer.
Yeah, that's
would
the
say
biggest difference.
It's it'd be a lot easier to explore the ocean because there's a finite amount, whereas
Yeah, true.
the outer space. Yes, I said the outer space. Outer space doesn't have an end, from what we know. So it'd be interesting. Mindfuck everywhere.
Alright. If you had to choose between curing cancer or ending global warming, which would you pick?
So this question is essentially, do we get unlimited energy or do we get like flawless genome editing?
I don't.
Yeah, I
And
I would go with the
well,
flawless
global
genome
warming.
editing.
both
For obvious
honestly,
reasons, I go for the flawless genome editing.
Honestly, like yeah, that first option's very loaded, and honestly, probably the better answer because it's much less realistic than.
Well, I
global
mean,
warming,
I
'cause the
think.
second one we can still
Well,
work
no,
on.
because like it's like you get to choose. So I'm assuming there's like a magic component to this. It's like if I can just like snap my fingers and make the atmosphere immortal and like forever good, then I'm gonna do that versus like curing one specific ailment. Because people can
I love that you brought up that point because cancer isn't
it
one
kind of
specific ailment.
no, it's
It
an
is a
umbrella
mil-
term. I get it, but like fundamentally, it's like that you could still die of AIDS, you could still get diabetes and all these other things. So it's like you're curing one specific umbrella term. Whereas like global warming, I think the scale is just better.
I think
agree.
this is a problem you get when you don't really study it. This is still like one of the biggest killers of today. The global warming is more of a long-term
Yeah.
problem too, but I feel like it's more plausible for us to solve than cancer. As someone who's
I mean,
looked
no,
into cancer
I
research
can
and learned
I can
about it and how
believe
it
that,
works.
but I don't know that if I've given like a magical choice between the two. Like I'm going with the obvious like end of the world threat versus like cancer. Fundamentally, it's like it's like one person dies of cancer, but like it's not a contagious thing, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just actually one of the biggest killers of like cardiovascular disease. So like,
Well, first of all, cardiovascular disease is largely like an individual affliction, whereas like cancer can like literally happen to anyone. But like if you have cancer, like it's only you like that suffers really, like in terms of like your health. Like you can't give someone else cancer, whereas like if the oceans warm up, that kind of fucks everybody over.
Yeah, that's true, but like I think we have more time to work.
I mean, again,
yeah, I guess technically cancer won't doom the entire race. It's still more of like a selective thing in terms of that it's not going to affect everyone. Yeah, you're right, but we just have more time for the second.
I mean, again, like it's a magical choice. Like I'm going with what I see as a bigger problem.
Yeah. I guess my solution is technically short-sighted because it aims at saving people now rather than like when it's too late. But yeah.
Okay, so let's get to the next one. Yeah.
What are your goals for 2023? What do you hope to do / achieve? And what are you looking forward to most in the new year?
I can answer what I'm looking forward to. I am going to Miami in a couple of months.
Wow.
Why did you say it like that?
Because she was actually not interested at all.
But too bad.
Florida
it's a question, and we're
She
answering.
thinks Florida is the armpit
She's
of
from
America.
Texas. She doesn't get to decide that.
Nothing but facts.
And also, I'm Canadian. I don't have like a dog in that fight, but it's vacation and it's Miami. It looks pretty nice in terms of like a travel spot.
Yeah, don't worry. It's not that bad. You'll probably not run into any Florida man.
Right?
Yeah.
Besides, I'll be.
Yeah, as long as you don't
it's
run
Miami.
into...
It's like I'm gonna be in like the downtown kind of area. From what I hear, it's like a very heavy population. And I would imagine that they're different from the Florida men. Plus, like food is supposedly really nice.
Goals for 2023. Pass exams.
I mean, mine's very straightforward. Just continue dieting and making sure I improve my heart health as much as possible. So when I do take that nuclear test once more, it shows that my heart function has improved. So, yeah. Because my cardiologist basically said if you don't improve your heart health within 2 years, right? Maybe 2 years. I'm gonna need a heart transplant. Like, damn. So, yeah. So I'm working my ass off right to make sure that doesn't happen. To make sure that I improve as much as I can, which includes like cutting out fast food and all that out of my system. It also didn't help that I was drinking a lot of soda, which increased my sugar levels.
That's bad, yeah. Gotta avoid that.
My sugar levels were at 240 in September.
Damn.
So that was clearly fucking hurting my heart. And then in October 19th is when I got the test results. So they're like, yeah, your blood sugar level's at 240. It's really bad for your heart. And then December 19th, when I did that test, my blood sugar level dropped to 101. 101 or 102? 102, which was nearly 140 point drop, which they said is really good. And they're like, obviously, ideally, you want to get to closer to 70 or 80. But this is a good start within 3 months. So yeah, I'm just gonna continue working on that. Make sure I'm doing everything possible to live a very long, prosperous life. I know I'm sappy twat. I get it.
For me, I don't really have much. I still, like, it hasn't processed that we're going into a new year for me yet, even though it's gonna happen in like 11 hours for me. So I just have competitions and stuff that I want to do good on.
Let's see, any regrets in 2022? Anything shocking? Not really, just that I got into med school and got to continue on my track in life somehow.
Nice.
Nice. I don't know if that's a regret. You made it seem like a regret, but
Well, it's like a shocking thing. I'm shocked. I was like, dang, that happened. So
well,
I
that's
can't
fair.
believe it.
I get, yeah. I've been going back to my regret, obviously, the massive sugar intake I did in the summer because I thought I was good. Kind of instant regret now, but
It's all a balance.
yep, instant. I'm trying to be optimistic because the cardiologist did mention that if I change my eating habits and my intake, my heart function will improve, even if it's in bits and pieces, as in uh, slowly, which is better than nothing. So, yeah. Anyway, King, what about you?
In terms of shocks or surprises, no, not particularly. It's been a very not terrifying year, so I'm fine. Nothing. There's yeah, I mean, there was also
Comparatively,
like nothing that I wanted to do this year that I didn't get to do because I got to take a nice vacation, see my boy from the Fairy Tale Wiki in his place in Denver. I'll get there for 10 days. That was really fun. Work's cool. Personal life's cool as can be, I guess, relative to who I am. So yeah, nothing on that front.
Next
That's
question.
good. Next question.
Why did you guys become mods from Sonic? Completely
because he
Sonic.
told me to.
Actually, same.
Wait, why did we become what?
Mods.
Well, I own the fucking server, so
Yeah, but why'd you become a mod of Reddit? There you go. How about that?
because the old Reddit mods were useless.
There you go. That's an answer.
Fair enough. Remember when you were so like, I don't want to say cordial, but like so timid and be like,
Oh, the cringe.
yeah, the cringe was unbearable for air. Okay, it was funny though. When
I
you
still can't
applied
believe
it as
there
a
was that.
mod,
I can't believe that there was that one time where you were like, you tricked me into thinking someone else was the mod, or no, was the owner? You're like, yeah, they're the owner. Don't disrespect them. I was like, what? And then I later found out it was like you, and I was like, what? That guy?
this
Oh, that's
fucking
right.
asshole that told me he's not the owner, he's the owner. Good times.
Yeah.
Next question, I guess.
Oh,
That was a
thoughts
fun
on the
question.
Stone
I haven't
Ocean
seen
ending?
it, so I have no opinion on the
Man.
matter.
Which Stone
I have
Ocean?
no idea what it
It's
is.
JoJo's Part 6. So, like, man, so, like, the thing is, going into it, I knew the ending was gonna be a little bittersweet, sad, because I kind of already got spoiled on, like, how it went down, but seeing it all happen, and seeing, like, the finer details of it all, and seeing how, even though it was so soul-crushing and depressing, there was still a little light left at the end of the day, and, you know, good prevails in the end, kinda, even though... Alright, spoilers for JoJo's Part 6, and no one
Nobody
here
cares.
cares, right?
Nope.
Yeah, so the entire universe gets destroyed and remade. And the main characters all
Bruh.
die.
What?
Oh,
Yeah. Man. But at least the bad guy's
True.
gone, right? Yeah, he basically
This is-
had the power to accelerate time, and he made it so that the universe reached its ending point, and then the universe reset according to fate, and the events played out the same way, except since everyone experienced life already, they have like premonitions of what happens, and his ideal world was one where no one gets surprised or shocked by anything and can deal with their fate. But yeah, the main characters were like, nah, fuck him, and then they killed him. And then, well, actually, they all the main characters except one died. This little kid who had like a baseball hat. He's just like he was able to kill the final guy by sucking all the air out of the room.
What?
And yeah, the universe, since he didn't get to complete his loop and get back to the starting point, the universe reset again and restored the souls of the dead guys. Except they had completely different lives around this time because the bad guy was erased from history.
That's a trip and a half, talking about him.
Yeah, no, it's one of the wildest fights in JoJo's. It's it's crazy. Ah. Anyways, end of JoJo spoilers.
Okay.
Alright.
Cool story, bro.
Marissa, you want to read?
Apple juice or orange
I'm
juice?
just gonna say you can continue reading the questions.
Alright.
Juice or orange juice?
Apple juice.
Apple juice 100%.
Honestly, it depends on how
Green
I feel.
tea. It's gotta be green tea for me now. Sorry. Fuck your question.
I like green tea unsweetened because then it just tastes like water.
Bro, green tea. I bought green tea unsweetened, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was the Asian one, so I'm sorry about being like stereotypical or
Yeah,
racist. I'm not trying to be. So I was like, you know what? This is probably gonna be the good shit, like the good shit, like
yeah.
there. And it tastes so fucking disgusting.
I had a similar one. Like I went to a ramen restaurant with a friend. He was like, "Yo, I'm gonna get some green tea. You want to try some?" I'm like, "All right." And I had some. I was like, "Wow, this is the first tea I've liked because it just tastes like water."
No, this does not taste like water because I love water.
Mm.
It has a weird taste to it.
Hmm.
It's where's the fucking bottle? Let me see if I can find you a bottle. Because I checked online on it on Google and all this shit. It's an Ito 10 Ui Ocha unsweetened green tea. So I bought it thinking cool. It's got a lot of vitamin C, which I need, which will help me. And it tastes disgusting. So, but you get used to the taste after like the fourth bottle.
Yeah.
Next question.
Least favorite starter Pokemon from Kai.
He started for Bulbasaur. He's useless.
How's he useless? He's good against the first two gyms.
Yeah, but like he's cool.
Cyndaquil is so boring.
How dare you? Cyndaquil's a goated Pokemon.
Sure.
He can kick a ball.
That's Cinderace, you dipshit.
Yeah, it's Cinderace.
Yeah, I know, but it's the evolved version.
No.
I thought
No,
we count, like...
Cyndaquil is Typhlosion. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
you know the naked rat one.
Oh,
in
I
half
thought
the
you said
games.
Cinderace.
No, I said Cyndaquil.
I'm gonna say Turtwig
fine,
because I
Marissa.
never really cared for him.
I like that one. I liked all the Sinnoh ones. I
Yeah.
feel like they all had charm.
All the Sinnoh ones are good. I'll give you that.
But maybe it's because that was like my first proper
Probably
new
has
gen.
something to do with it.
Well, no, they were. I think they were the first. Well, no, they were the second one with dual typing
I think they were
Oh,
the
which is
yeah,
good.
you're
third
right.
ones, right?
because it was
Mm.
no because
Blaziken
Yeah.
was fire
Owen had it
fighting.
first. Owen had it
No,
first.
even Johto. Kanto,
And
because
then-
like Venusaur is grass poison, Charizard is flying fire.
I think those were added in later
I don't-
gens, though, right?
No, those were added later generations, but initially they were fire and grass.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
Sorry at this point,
particularly
but yeah.
care, but fair enough.
You know who's useless? Snivy. And
I
their
never
evolved form.
played.
Okay, no, the final evolution of Snivy is such a disappointment because it it just becomes
It's
a
just a
snake. It
snake?
loses all its arms and legs. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Anyways, next question.
Yeah.
What do we feel?
so we
about
agree
Pineapple
Snivy's
Pizza?
final evolved form is
Yeah,
the most.
I can agree with
physically
that.
very
Yeah.
useful.
I never played the games,
Honestly,
but
yeah.
I do agree with that.
All right, so Pineapple Pizza from
What do
Indura.
you guys think?
Yes, it's good.
I think it's fine.
Downvote.
Yeah, I like it.
Hey, yo.
It's okay.
Spidey.
I think Spidey said he was.
No, I said it's
with
okay.
it.
My wife loves it.
Oh yeah, I didn't hear you. Yeah.
Pineapple pizza. Yeah, she loves it. She almost killed me one time
hmm
because I told her it shouldn't be on the.
and then she forced you to try it, right?
No, she tackled the shit out of me, and traffic was coming by, and I almost got.
Mm.
Yeah.
And then
So
she
never
got you to
again.
try it, right?
Eventually, she got me to try it, but at that point, I was already traumatized,
Mm.
so I was gonna try it anyway. Oh shit, I died.
Fear of death fixes
Fuck.
a lot of flavors.
Yeah, no, this Fall Guys fucked me up, bro. I could have made it. I chose to move and I failed. So yeah, everybody's okay with it except for okay,
With what?
sounds about right. Pineapple
Oh yeah,
pizza.
no, I don't care for that at all.
Well, all right. If you had to relocate and live in another country aside from the one you live in now, bearing language and citizenship limitations, where would you go from
Probably,
Fredu?
probably Canada. It's just like the most similar to the US.
Canada free healthcare.
I'm pretty happy where I am now. So,
But you have to.
Singapore.
I'd go to Bangladesh.
Really? I mean, you have
Dang.
family there,
Yeah.
so I guess.
I'm Bengali. I have
There's-
family
there's
there.
no way
I mean,
for
I
them
was
to go
about to
back
say
to
like I
India.
live there. I'm not there.
Bro, it's so much better than I like Bangladesh more than the States actually.
Damn.
What?
Yeah.
What?
I respect you.
Have you been?
opinion,
Wait, I
but
forget. Have you lived there for an extended period of time, or are you just like?
Yeah,
No,
I went this
he means
summer.
like, did you like
Yeah,
actually
but,
live
like-
there and not just?
I've gone
Like,
He's not.
like for like
He's not
at
talking about
least a year
vacations
or
at
two.
your
You know?
grandma's house.
Nah, I think the most I've done is
Yeah,
probably
that
3
doesn't
months
count.
Hmm.
Trust me,
at school.
Yeah. Even though that is like a long period of time, it's like you're still not like
you're in
living
vacation
there mode.
mode.
You know?
Like let me
Mm.
put it this way. I lived
Yeah.
in India for like 10 years. I went to school there. I worked there. I paid taxes there. I traveled there like I was legit one of them because I legit was for that 10-year period. I hated it, obviously. If you do the same thing, I think you will come to change your mind and you'll appreciate America.
Yeah, that was mainly my point. Anyways, when is the last time you left your house?
Yesterday, yeah.
Yesterday.
I'll probably leave my house after the
Um,
podcast.
doctor.
Yeah.
I think Thursday was the last time I left.
Okay, 2 days ago, yeah.
Yeah, 2 days. I'm supposed to go out
What are you
today
doing
though,
today?
Is this like trying to find out when we're at our
Yeah, because he
houses?
wants to come and like rob us.
so 100%.
I
He
respect
would.
it. Kid's got moxie. No, I'm just kidding.
What's a series or franchise that you enjoy but most seem to hate or dislike?
Fairy tale.
Alright, so
Yeah.
Although I could give an actual spicy answer for this one. Specifically season 2 of The Promised Neverland.
I haven't watched it.
It's really not that bad. Just read the manga if you can't deal with bad pacing. Although fast pacing is always better to me than slow pacing.
Right.
I mean, I'm thinking, but I can't recall anything in particular that would be that fits the bill.
Should we skip the next question? Because I don't know where
Yeah,
it came
what the
from.
hell is this about? Like, you're in the
Yeah,
podcast.
I-
I don't understand what he means. Does he mean like you're too quiet? Because everybody agrees with that, but it's like you can't.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, you're right. No, that's exactly what he means.
Okay, so
what's the question?
Why is Marissa not participating in the podcast? Please fix.
She does
I'm just
participate.
bad at talking.
Does she though?
What?
She participates like any introvert does. So
Bro, aren't we all? We're on this
Yeah.
podcast.
I
Although I would say
yeah.
I'm more of an extroverted
I believe
introvert.
that.
Whenever I do those tests, I'm like always like almost 50-50.
I mean, yeah, I
Bullshit.
feel like realistically a lot of people are.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, Marissa, just talk more. Get over it.
Man, I'm not good at talking.
Well, you're reading the question, so for this podcast, you passed.
Oh yeah.
This is true.
Yay! I've reached my quota, guys. Time for me to
Until
stop
next year.
talking.
Yeah.
Exactly. What is your favorite arc in Fairy Tail?
Alvarez.
Tower of Heaven.
10 row.
Yeah, I like Tenro too.
Tenro 2, huh? Is that like the sequel?
Get on to the
I'm just
next
kidding.
question.
Horrible
20,
joke.
20 row?
What's the next question?
When will you watch Reincarnated
Never
as a
heard
Sword?
of that.
Never heard of it.
I haven't either.
So probably never.
Do you guys believe in reincarnation?
Not
No.
really.
How did that begin? How did that
Sorry, what?
Religion.
belief begin?
Yeah, religion.
Oh, okay. Like,
believe it was Taoism.
I mean, the concept exists in a couple of
Taoism,
different
Taoism.
religions. Like the Hindu thought of school is each soul like
Yeah.
exists, and then it's like continuously reborn after death. So each like soul gets the experience of different lives, and the karma carries back and forth, so to speak. Like not just within the same lifetime, but like among different lifetimes. So that's why in shows and whatever, it's like, oh, I must have done something really good in the past life because blah 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 happened to me in this life and it was really good and whatever.
Damn, this must be like a half experience run for my soul then.
Maybe you're brand new.
Who knows?
Well, there you go. My question was better than the one asked. Next question, Marissa.
Okay. How do I become irresistible for the ladies from Endura?
Change how
Alright,
you look.
you stop talking to people on Discord and you go grind every minute that you.
And he means like work hard, not like
Right.
fucking grind up in the club, because that's creepy as shit and you're probably gonna get kicked out. So please don't do that.
Yes, exactly. Grind in terms of a personal reflection, making yourself a better person. Grind in terms of image, if you think that
all
matters.
you need to do is not be fucking atrociously ugly
Mhm.
and have some
stop.
confidence.
Stop liking miso soup.
Don't dress like a moron.
Oh, you just need confidence, and you can't be butt ass ugly, like realistically.
And part of that
If you
honestly
butt
goes
ass,
towards. Part of that is presentation. If you don't care about your image, you won't appear as nice as you could.
Yeah, so like I said earlier, don't
Yeah,
dress
there you
like a
go.
moron. Don't like the gym can help and it is your friend. Don't buy fucking dollar store hair products. Go to at least like a Walmart or something, if not something better for your care products.
Walmart is dollar
And-
store product, bro.
I mean,
Set
In fact-
realistic
it
goals.
depends on the
short-term,
product. It depends on the
achievable.
product, but you could start at
I
Walmart
will
and
also
work your
say
way up.
this. This is true, but also be realistic. Don't think you're like if you're butt ass ugly, because I know people like this, and then think you're gonna get some super
Actually,
big titted, big booty
This isn't an
blonde
anime.
woman who's gonna love you.
so in my social psych class, we learned that one of the biggest trends are that people tend to settle, and that is what can honestly drag them down. Because at the end of the day, physical attraction is only one aspect of a relationship, and honestly, only the first aspects. Yes, it is one of the strongest starting things, but what keeps people connected is, well, first off, proximity. Because the more you see someone, the more
Yeah, I
they
think the
become
word is
part of your
propinquity.
life. In terms of a long-term goal. Yeah, and then also just the fact that, like, once you're in a long-term relationship with someone, obviously getting past the first hump is hard. All that stuff that attract you to them first doesn't really matter, and it
Just
now
to
comes
clarify,
down to
when he
your
said hump, but he
relationship,
meant
trust, and faith.
probably
Yeah,
not,
I mean,
not exactly
same
the same
thing,
thing,
right?
but just to clarify, I don't know where this Indira
Hmm.
person is coming from.
Because people, when they think hump, they think
I mean,
Mhm.
yeah, no, we
Wow,
talked
wow.
about Optimus Prime already. So.
Yeah.
Hmm. But yeah,
hump. Hilarious.
All right. This one is from. Oh wait, I skipped a question. This is from Sonic Blue 75. What are your
We
thoughts on
talked about this
climate
before, so
change?
we're gonna skip that. Back to
All right.
Indira.
Next one is from. Yeah. Who? Who you got winning the World Cup next year and the Super
So what
Bowl
World
and the
Cup is
NBA
ha-
Finals?
Wouldn't the
Yeah, I was
World
about to
Cup
say,
only
what
happen
cup-
every 4 years?
Yeah,
Is
that's
there
what I was
another
thinking. I was
sport
like,
cup that is called the World Cup?
They're gonna win the
Happening
World
next year?
Cup.
I think
and-
what's that country that Dr. Doom owns? I feel like that he can win
Latveria?
the World Cup next year. No, doesn't exist. Yeah.
There you go. I would probably say France. Super Bowl.
I don't
Who's
fucking
even in
know
the
that
running
one.
right now?
You know what? Just because you could never count Brady out, I'm picking the Buccaneers. And the NBA title, I'd probably say the Celtics or the Nets.
Yo, imagine if the Eagles win again. That'd be insane.
Yeah. They'd have to get past the Bucks, which they can't beat.
Yeah.
Anybody else besides
I
me
got
and her?
no opinion on the matter.
nah, I don't keep up with. Yeah. All right. Next, our favorite character from Fairy Tale from Sonic Blue 75.
Natsu.
Yeah,
Panther Lily. I think that's what I answered last time.
I don't really have a favorite.
Wow.
Spidey?
What about you?
Ichigo, fuck it.
Ted, who's your favorite now? Who do you fucking design yourself after?
Bro,
Ichi
Ichigo
gets
stays
way
one
more
to life.
bitches than Spidey does.
Let's not forget, Ichigo did say Fairy Tale several times.
Yeah.
Several times. Keyword on the fucking several times.
All right. Would you rather have kiwi pizza for lunch for the rest of your life? Can't take out the or kiwi, or live with the people in this Q&A for the rest of your life from Hunter.
I really don't like the idea of
I
kiwi
can just skip
pizza.
lunch.
So, as unfortunate as it might be, I think we'll all have to suffer together.
I think Spidey's choice
Yeah.
is either
I mean, he
die
can
or
live with us
with
first, but then he can off himself later.
Yeah, true.
So you got to move in first is the
I
thing,
just
and then I
skipped
guess
lunch.
if you kill yourself while you live with us, we can take care of the burial. By which point I mean
Fair
we're not
enough.
really going to bury you. We're just going to chuck your body out the window.
Yeah.
See, originally I
Yeah.
thought this question was people in the Q&A, meaning
Bro,
everyone who asked
what?
questions too, and I was like, that's terrible.
Oh, that's like
That's
how many
terrible.
people is that? At least 20, if not more. What?
Exactly. That's why I was like, this is terrible.
That this fucking fosters home for imaginary weirdos.
But yeah, no, this is a lot better
Yeah.
without the.
Fucking guys insulting Foster's home for imaginary friends.
I'm not insulting it. I'm just saying like it's an interesting comparison piece.
Yeah, it's a lot of
It's
people.
crowded.
Yeah, you know, Friends, you only live with like 1 or 2 people. There, you live with like 30 at least. You get a mansion though.
I guess everyone gets their own room in that scenario.
You get your own
That's
custom
true.
room.
I mean,
too.
if it's in like an apartment with 4 people, we can manage that. Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
Actually,
I've already done it.
Bro, I'd probably just stay in my room.
the spiders you live with do not count.
Bro, this is the first time I've gotten to live alone. College, I always had at least 1 roommate, if not
I've
4
lived
or
in like
5.
student housing, like student houses. So like I've had up to 6
Yeah.
housemates, making it a 7-person house.
Yeah. I've had a 6-person house, or actually
Or
a
it sounds.
4-person
I've had a
house.
4-person apartment.
Or
My
apartment,
current
rather.
apartment is 3 people, so like that includes me. So I have 2 roommates.
Actually, the 6-person one wasn't even like an apartment. It was like just 3 dorms right next to each other with a common
Interesting.
area.
Yeah,
Are we
I think
done
so.
with the question?
Yeah.
Okay. Opinion on the subreddit, Am I the Asshole? From Sonic75.
It's cool. I mean, it gives people a forum to vent their frustrations, and I'll be honest, like I've used it once to post a hypothetical, so I think it's valuable, certainly.
I don't usually check it out, but sometimes some wild
That's
stories
true,
make
yeah.
it out of it and onto like some of
I've
the
seen them on like fucking
Yeah.
Inside
I am,
Edition.
and it's kind of funny just seeing.
I'll only go on it if I'm like really bored or if my mom's right next to me, so I just need to like look like I'm reading something important.
Oh well, I mean, when I need that, I just keep like the MSN or like Yahoo homepages up and just like click on articles. Usually, there's something reasonable there. But like, obviously, back when
Wait, people actually use MSN?
It's a good website.
but the
Really?
Hotmail email service is still very much active. So yeah, and plus like yes, I use it,
It is?
and you also get like
Hmm.
the MSN
Dang, that's
newsfeed is
crazy.
like pretty like actively updated comparative to like any other. So I would say it's reasonably useful in that regard.
This is like how my dad's like, yeah, I read Yahoo News every
I mean
day.
that Yahoo News is pretty good.
Go that far, but yeah. Shit, I died. Shit.
Next question. Cats or dogs from Endura?
Neither.
I
I like dogs. I'm
I
a dog
prefer
person, but
dogs, and I can like go with
Adaptive.
cats in very specific individual cat circumstances. I wouldn't say I like cats on the whole, but there are individual cats that I like.
I like dogs more, but I'd probably get a cat.
Yeah. There you go. We like both. Horrible question.
Nice. Marvel or DC heroes?
Touched on
Which
it
we kind of
before,
already
yeah.
answered.
Next question.
Next question.
Next question.
Okay. What are your thoughts on Deshaun Watson?
I don't know who that is.
The
I don't know.
rapist.
I don't
He's
know who
a
that is
serial
either.
rapist who got Instagram girls to be his massage therapist, and then he would basically force them to do sexual acts with, allegedly, even though 60 plus people. Come on, you're a professional athlete. Why do you need so many? So
Yeah,
yeah.
that's disgusting, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. Yeah, he shouldn't be in the league, but he is. I wish somebody, a defensive player,
Like
would just
tackle.
go tackle the shit out of him, break
That's
him
for
in
all the
half, and
women.
be like, "Whoa, my bad. I didn't realize the ref." He would have been like, "Yo, my bad. I didn't
Actually,
realize the
I
king
was.
was
I
dead. I'm
think that's
sorry."
cool. And you know, what, better
Nah.
yet, don't even like have it be like your team's offensive player. Like make it like one of your subs, so that you could like lose the player, and then it's not actually like detrimental to your team.
Dude, that player would get a GoFundMe real quick, bro. They
And there might
did
even be
the
like another
set.
team that wants to hire them as like the bounty hitter.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
but fuck
agree.
that
That
guy.
is the case of what he did.
Yeah, like it's the. I'll give a little bit more context. The NFL investigated, or air quotes, and their findings were, well, he's innocent, but going forward, he cannot get any massage therapist unless it's provided by the it's a
What?
medical team. It's from the medical team of the team.
Oh,
So like the physical therapist for the team, they're the only ones who
I
could
was just gonna say
provide
like
the
he
massage
can only have a
or
massage
whatever the
therapist if
fuck
the
he
massage
needs.
therapist is a man.
I probably like that too.
Maybe.
But yeah, so yeah, the guy's a scumbag.
Make it a really big man who
Next
can like defend
question.
himself. Sorry, go on.
Opinions
I don't know
on
what that
Chat
is.
GTP.
Never heard of it.
I don't know what that is either.
So let's skip that one.
All right. Is Crunchyroll a good
I actually have
streaming
Crunchyroll
service?
Premium.
Yes.
It's the only one you have in America.
I actually have
mean,
Crunchyroll
yeah, why
Premium.
not?
I think it's like pretty good. I was telling you guys earlier today that I went to like an anime club hangout last night. I logged into my Crunchyroll to show them
Mhm.
one episode. So like another guy recommended a thing called Boichi, which is like a rock high school girl kind of anime, which was it was cool. And then I showed them the Orisuki anime, which is shout out to anyone who hasn't seen it. Go watch the first couple episodes at least because it's really fucking funny. And I mean I think it's a pretty good service. Like they used to. I tried them a couple of years ago. They weren't that good, but in the last couple of years, I think they have stepped up their game.
I think their biggest problem is like the layout for their episodes is still garbage. Because if you go to like watch My Hero Academia, or like any other show, you just get, all right, I want to watch season 2, and then it just shows you a million different languages, and it's like, I feel like this should be a different drop-down bar, and that would fix a lot of
That's
problems.
fair. I think.
And then the app
I don't know,
layout
the
is
app-
also pretty bad too, for similar reasons. And sometimes it like cuts out the drop-down bar. So like if you run into that problem of I don't know which language this is, you have to either remember or go through and find the
Nice.
language you want to watch it in.
Next question. What got you into anime from Endura?
Fairy Tale.
Saturday morning
I
cartoons.
lied.
Yeah. The first animes I've watched were like Yu-Gi-Oh! And Digimon, and then Pokemon every now and then.
That one random guy on iPhone, he got me.
Yeah,
into
I mean,
Fairy
for me, it
Tail.
was just kind of like typical like TV shows that I
Um,
watched when I was a kid, so like the Dragon Ball stuff, Digimon, and then later on you get to like Beyblade,
Tsunami,
and
yeah, Tsunami.
eventually you go into like Naruto and Inuyasha and all that stuff, and that's where it starts.
True. But yeah, for me it was Tsunami.
All right. This one's from Baku. Not your business, but bothers you anyway type moments.
Huh?
Good
So, like,
question.
seeing people stand the moment the plane lands, like a pet peeve.
Yeah, that's
People
pretty annoying.
clapping the moment the plane lands.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
no, I know another one. People who wear shoes in their own house.
Yeah, I was like, why not take them off at the door? Like, just why not?
I think that's more of a cultural
I don't know
thing.
if it is.
No, but
Yeah,
people put their shoes on
that's
their
messed
bed.
up. But I will say, like, this seems to be a very American thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Another
because
thing I
I
heard
keep my
of, which was another thing I heard of which was completely unfathomable to me that came up in a similar conversation to the shoes one in the house was people who just don't have blinds, but not for like money
Other
reasons. They
windows,
just
you
choose
mean?
not to.
Like,
Like,
you just use
no
yeah, like on the
curtains
windows.
either?
Yeah, that they don't have those. Like
Oh.
people who just don't have them. Like what? These people exist? Like by choice?
Like, actually?
I don't know. I
I've never
honestly still
seen
refuse
that.
to believe that.
Like, I
Yes,
only
I
do
would.
that in show houses.
Yeah, because they
Or
take
open
that stuff down.
houses.
But
That's
I've never
different,
seen
though.
that either. That seems like a
Yeah.
bad choice.
Yeah.
So weird. And that was the last question. Unless we want to go into the bank.
Well, Indura asked ass or tits, but I'm not going to go into that one.
I
Yeah.
got both.
Both like fine, but it's up to you guys.
I know what I said.
Okay, we can dip around the question bank for a little bit, and then
I
we
know.
can call it a day.
Sure. That's cool. We good. I like it. I was at the questions from the question bank. Because I don't.
Well,
I'm
you're
on
on Xbox. Oh, fair
that's
enough.
why my voice isn't choppy.
Okay, I got one for Spidey. Spidey, if you were walking down the street and you
Yes.
saw at the corner of the street, you saw a statue of Dav, what would you do to the statue?
I figure out how he got. Oh, is it made out of gold?
I don't think.
Wood?
Let's assume it's just made out of the
Plastic.
same generic statue material as any other. Like, let's assume it's
Like stone.
Oh my god! I would write Elon Musk's son on the bottom, and then give him his Twitter handle, and see the chaos that could ensue. I don't know. That'd be pretty funny though. Not gonna lie to you. I'd probably go on Discord first and foremost. Be like, how the fuck you get a statue in America? What did your bitch ass
They saw a
discover
picture of
besides?
him.
It's like besides your fucking building collapsing every few minutes, the fuck you discover? Uh, that'd be cool. I'd be impressed.
I'd take a picture and be like, "Yo, what the fuck? Why'd they give this babyface
Yeah.
man a statue?"
I don't even know how he looks, so the fact that you know he's
I've
babyface
never
is
He's
seen
posted a
him.
picture once or twice. Did you miss it?
I've
Yeah,
seen him
yeah.
once.
I was like, "Are you sure you're not 12, bro?"
Damn, 12, bro. You call them 12, bro. So rude. Yeah, that'd be weird. That'd be a weird fucking experience.
Yeah.
Next question,
Okay, so I guess
Ping.
I'll read
or
another one,
whoever.
but I want somebody else to like jump in on this stuff too. Okay.
Too late. Here's a question. Here's a question maker.
You just start just going through them. Okay. Air, do you have any embarrassing stories of something dumb you did on a date?
All right, let's see. How can I fabricate a story of being on a date?
So there's this one time Air lied about being on a date. That was pretty dumb.
Aaron, what is your most embarrassing
yeah.
moment on the internet?
I don't think I really care about the internet enough to be embarrassed about anything on there. But I guess any time I've wasted 5 minutes arguing about something I really don't care about.
Okay.
Hmm.
Air, you can ask a question too.
Let's see.
He's
Just
thinking,
put it
bro.
out
He's
there.
thinking.
King, if you could read thoughts, whose thoughts would you choose to read first?
Ooh.
Okay, I
He's gonna be like that, my hot neighbor.
I don't have a hot neighbor. Actually, I was gonna like answer like a kind of creepy answer, like this one particular girl at my gym, but like I think I won't do that. I'll probably just
That's even creepier. You should have just kept that to yourself.
You could just go with insider trading. Just read
well,
like
I
you
mean,
know,
I don't know
big
who
stockbroker.
the stockbroker is though. It's like I have to go looking for one.
Yeah, true.
Honestly, I'll probably just like, and I guess I just choose like the person at the. Like if I'm going, like if you, so this is really annoying, and I'm sure you guys will agree. Like every fucking place is like offering like the tip option now, even for fucking takeout at like restaurants, and it's really annoying. I'd probably read like the like the cashier's mind and see like, are they gonna like judge me if I don't tip? And if they don't, then I'm not gonna tip. Or like, I get it, but
Bro,
it's like
it's
still, it's
takeout.
like because you have this worry, especially if you're doing it like on the internet in advance, like on a Domino's website. It's like if I don't tip and they find out, are they gonna like spit in my food or something?
Oh, like one time my dad ordered and I thought he did the tip online. So like I went to go get the food and the guy scoffed at me. He was like, "Really?" And I was like, "Huh?" I was 12. What did he want
Actually,
me
no,
to do?
that's bullshit. Expecting a 12-year-old, but seriously,
Damn, imagine being 12.
that was a while
Damn.
ago, so I don't want to imagine that. Yeah, no, that tip shit is bull. Hate
That was a
it.
good question. What's the most and the least you've ever tipped?
I think I mean, obviously I've tipped zero, so like that. But like, if you mean like in terms of
Yeah.
actual numbers, like I think the lowest I've ever tipped is like 1%, just because the person was kind of annoying to me. I think
That's more
probably,
insulting than
but like
just
that was my
tipping
goal. Is like
anything.
I did not like this person. I'm like, okay, well, how can I insult you in like a really like weird kind of unorthodox way? In terms of like the most I've ever tipped, I think the most I've ever tipped it was like 28%.
Probably like $4 to $5 for me. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I
really
don't know.
that
Like I was
much.
at like a restaurant once, like with my friend, and the waiter was like actually like really
Mhm.
helpful to us. So like actually what happened was like it was an Indian restaurant. And like obviously like I know what I'm doing, but
Mhm.
like my friend who was not Indian didn't really know it. So like the waiter like explained various things to him. So like we thought like okay that's like really helpful. So we just like gave the guy a really good tip.
Nice.
I can't really say for myself, like, because it's probably only a couple dollars. But I think my dad has tipped
Damn, for
somebody
what?
$100 before. So
Damn.
I don't know.
Huh.
It's just a good day.
Very nice.
Yeah, good day.
Marissa, what's one moment you wish you had a camera for but you didn't? A photo or a video?
So, next to the basketball court in my neighborhood was like the water tank or tower. And, obviously, somebody throws the ball over the fence. And the fence is like
Mhm.
10 feet. So we just had to stack on top of each other to get one person over. And then we somehow got them back on the other side of the fence. I just remember it being
Did
really
the person
funny.
not just scale the fence themselves?
No, because like it's
Is
really
this,
slippery.
was this a wired chain fence
Because
or
you're not supposed to go in. No, it's like it was metal, but like slippery metal,
okay?
I guess. I don't know.
Because usually when I'm a kid, and when we'd like have to hop the fence to get the ball, we just like put our feet through the little hole to the extent that it fits. So I don't know what kind of fence you're thinking of or that you were encountering, but or maybe I'm thinking of the old school type.
They were like bars, so there wasn't really anywhere to put
Also, it
your
was like a
feet,
picket fence made of metal. Okay, yeah, I guess that's
I
fair.
guess. Spidey, what is the silliest pop culture misunderstanding you've ever had?
What does that
Netflix
even mean?
and chill.
See that is a
I
pop
don't know.
culture misunderstanding.
Yeah.
I thought it was Netflix and chilling.
Well, and just to like further answer Air's question, like I had a misunderstanding once that I once mistook O.J. Simpson for Mike Tyson.
Because they're black. It's
Oh,
always
go to
the
hell,
black people.
Spidey.
I
Oh,
was like, who's Orange Juice
are you
Simpson?
trolling Air?
No, this was me when I was
He
in
was
like
the
5th
football
grade and
player
heard
who
about him.
like killed his
For
ex-wife or
some reason.
whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Back then, we were just watching something in like class, and then my friend would just say every 5 minutes, "Yo, look, O.J. Simpson's right there." I'm like, "What?"
No, it was because of like the face tattoos thing that I was confused about back then.
Hmm.
I usually mixed up like Bruno Mars and Michael Jackson, and
That one's
like
a
to
little
this
bit
day I
weird,
still
though.
don't know how. Yeah, I don't do it anymore, so
I
it's
think I used
fine.
to mix up Bruno Mars and Usher,
How?
like in terms of songs.
Ow.
Oh, the
Because I never
songs.
saw them.
Oh,
I just
fair
like
enough.
the songs that they had. They were both
I was gonna say
popular
because like
songs
they
around the same
look
time.
nothing alike, and Usher always takes his shirt off. So
I don't actually know what they
okay,
look
fair
like.
enough. So does anyone else have a question?
Not really.
I got a question, I guess. Video
Hmm.
game related, but what's the one game your most anticipated game of the year?
Like of
And
2022 or
presumably
3.
three, because
2023.
Spider-Man 2.
I got nothing. Although I would be down to like get some new. I'm probably not gonna
Yeah,
like
I
buy the
don't have
machine
anything
game, but
either.
like I would be down to get some news related to Kingdom Hearts 4.
Hmm. Actually, no, I'm changing my answer. It's Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
Did it come out already?
Especially because I'm like right off the high of playing Crisis Core, and I'm like, ooh, I need more Final Fantasy VII.
Mhm.
I guess for me it would be Spider-Man 2. Most anticipated comic book movie of the year.
Ant-Man Quantumania.
Honestly, I have no
That's
particular
true.
one. I'm kind of just down for all of them. Like I'm certainly down for that one, but also like
Yeah.
Shazam.
Actually, no, I lied.
What?
Across the
Fair
Spider Verse
enough.
for me.
Yeah, that one for me too. Then also like, Shazam to Blue Beetle looks interesting. Yeah.
I'm down for any of the movies coming out next year, but yeah, Ant-Man is definitely the one I'm most excited for because
Do
hopefully.
you guys watch Mark Phillips,
I've seen
aka
some of his
RDC
stuff.
World?
Yeah.
I've
think it's
seen a
pretty
couple
funny.
of videos, not religiously though.
He had one. He had one recently where he's basically talking about DC's new direction, and he was like, "Yeah, when you think Blue Beetle, you think Spider Man." Like I was watching a Spider Man movie, and I was like, "Bro, that's Blue Beetle on screen." And that shit had me dying.
I guess.
Hmm. Any others?
Nothing in particular for me. I think we've kind of just like, you know, for the most part, yeah, I think
Died
we're
out.
questioned
All
out.
questioned out, yeah.
So I think we'll just call this the end, right?
I get. I have one more question for. Well, I wouldn't. Yeah, one more question in general for Air since he plays both because he's got Game Pass. Who do you think is gonna have a more successful year, Microsoft or Sony or Nintendo?
I think. Alright, so the thing is, Nintendo has Breath of the Wild 2 lined up for this year, which means they automatically get like half the conversation to see whether the game's good or not. But Sony has like finally all of their exclusives coming out this year. Like
So does
they have
Microsoft though. That's the issue.
Sony has like 2 Final Fantasy games, Spider-Man and oh yeah, actually Jedi Survivor is an exclusive. But yeah, what does Xbox have coming out this year?
Starfield, Redfall, Stalker 2,
Yeah,
Diablo
definitely like
4,
Bethesda games.
Atomic Heart. I don't know if that's an exclusive or not.
Hmm. Yeah, I feel like a lot of those don't have much individual hype built up behind them. Like, Elden Ring came out like a year ago, or yes, a year ago, and that one had like a lot of hype. I feel like Starfield's like a similar vein of like open world big game, but like I haven't really heard as much around it, or like Cyberpunk the year before.
I think I know Starfield had a lot of hype for it, and the fact that it was pushed back kind of disappointed people. So here's hoping that it doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's it.
Okay, then I think we will call it a day and we'll, by extension, call it a year. Listeners, thank you very much for taking the time out of your day to A, leave us all the questions that you left us, and B, listen to the podcast. We really do appreciate it. This is always something that's like really fun for us to do, and it just gives us something to do while we're at work. And it's like, well, I mean, nothing major happening. I may as well just like put on a podcast to like listen in the background while I just like do something monotonous or whatever. Or while you're studying, if you're still a student. Again, thank you guys. Shout out to Air, Marissa, and Spidey for participating, and shout out to Dab, who could not be here but is presumably doing something important. Because if he's not, we're going to clown him for it next time we see him, which will be in a couple of weeks when we return with the regularly scheduled podcast in the year 2023. But until that happens, thank you all again, and we hope you all have a great day.
Bye.
See you next time.